Like a shot of Viagra in your Raisin Bran?
On today's exciting episode, we rake gravel in super slow-mo, find a legit use for mud tires, and realize it's way past time to get some new video equipment. Welcome to episode 3. Now that we have the foundation complete, our next step is to get the slab plumbing in to get ready for the slab. This plumbing will be underneath the slab. These string lines represent the outside of the walls. We use these to make sure the pipes come up in the right place in our slab. Aaron knows what he's doing. Let's let him go.
Here, put a 3-inch Y, catch the upstairs stack, 3x2 combo on its back, catch the washing machine. 3-inch Y is going to catch the toilet. Go just past it, 3x2 combo to go catch the tub, pushing down to 2-inch out of the end of it, go straight ahead. 2-inch is going to catch the shower, and then sweep up right at the end of it with a 2-inch. That'll be your vent and lavatory.
And like all great plumbers, Aaron starts with the main part of the sewer line, the lowest part, and works his way backwards. In this case, this 3-inch line will simply sleeve through the bottom row of block. That will put it at just the right elevation to flow downhill the whole way to the septic tank inlet. And I forgot to mention this in the first video, but we did dig this trench for his sewer line with a track hoe while we were digging the footings. Plumbers love it when you do that.
It's misty.
And as the plumbers were working, Jason and I started getting ready to form the slabs for the outdoor patios. I was determined to use all of our scrap lumber from the last job, but as you'll see in a minute, that didn't work out.
So without a laser, how you telling that you gotta take dirt out?
Dude, I got the old school water level going on, see? We're going to the bottom of that board, and it's right at that water. So I'm gonna make this water go all the way across, and I know it'll be level-ish.
Real man of genius.
And just like everything in construction, this wasn't as easy as we thought it would be. We had to sledgehammer giant boulders out of the way, but Jason's pretty good at doing that. And here's a look at one of the slabs formed up. These outdoor slabs are sloped about an 1/8 inch per foot in one direction so the water runs off, and we use these kicker boards to support our stakes so that the form board doesn't get pushed out by the concrete. And this was the part of the day we realized we were short on lumber and we had to make a run to our local hardware store.
Give me crack corn.
What's up?
I'm coming that way, fellas.
Yep.
You know what crack corn is, son?
Wow. This place is like a maze.
Yeah.
Look at those stairs.
Yeah. They got a whole bunch of stuff upstairs too. They got axes and shovels.
We stumbled on this tiny stove they had for sale for the right price, $293. We're actually going to buy this thing and use it in the house. With our stock of new lumber, we were able to finish up the outdoor patios. This is the patio facing the view here. And I want to show you how we were doing our slope of 1/8 inch per foot, simply using a laser line, checking one end and checking the other, adding up the 1/8 of inches, making sure it's 1/8 inch per foot drop. And here's a good trick. If you can't get a stake in because of the footing right here, we use tacked-on screws to fasten a board to the side of our foundation to attach our form board to. This works great and it comes off easy. Here's the point where I know our previous job is almost done. Jamie shows up with a bunch of stuff right in the middle of a rainstorm, of course, never fails. Think it'll keep you dry? Better than getting soaked.
I think so.
This has been all day, on and off, pouring rain.
We're a little close though, bud.
And after this soaking, we decided to call it a day, as well as the plumbers. You can tell they didn't finish either. And this is a look from my perch up on the hill. I'll do a lot of shots from up here because it's a great view. We were back the next morning with the plumbers to finish up our slabs and get the plumbing ready for inspection. Right here, they're airing up to test the lines with pressure, and this is a really important step you have to do by code, and there is a reason, and we'll find out in just a second. He started going, shh, everybody quiet, everybody quiet. And guess what?
Pipe's cracked.
But within a few minutes, they had this section cut out and replaced, good as new. We were ready for inspection. And pictured here from left to right is the toilet drain, a washer drain, and then a stack that will catch all the plumbing from the upstairs. And since we were finally getting a break in the rain, I decided it was time to go ahead and dig in the turndowns for these outdoor patio slabs. And I dug into a few things, including a giant rock that I couldn't even move myself. Luckily the plumbers were around and they're pretty stout. All right, and this is really exciting for me. I got an actual good camera stand. I've broken about 10 of the kind you can buy at Best Buy. And I got a wireless microphone. This is awesome. It'll definitely help the sound quality when we're working inside to not get echoes or background noises from saws.
Is that one of Sarah's hairs that's wrapped all the way down around your glasses and across your nose right there?
Probably.
It looks like it. It's a big old long blonde one. So I know it's not yours.
No. Yep, that's a hair. And that was the end of another great day of digging in the dirt. Looks better, we got some gravel. And a couple of days later, once it was dry enough to actually get a dump truck in here, we got some gravel. Washed 57 stone for under the slab and road bond gravel for on the driveway, 2 different kinds. Here's a look at this crazy loop system for the supply lines that runs up out of the slab under the stairwell. And once again, we set up the laser. What we're gonna do here is check that the gravel is perfectly level, 1, and number 2, that it's perfectly 4 inches below the top of our forms, which is the block in this case. That way the slab is perfectly 4 inches thick everywhere. To do this, I shot the elevation of the top of the blockwork, and then I clamped my reader on 4 inches higher than that on this grade stick, which is actually just the level. And of course you have to turn the reader on for this to work. Next, you just walk around and check a bunch of points on the gravel to see if it's high or low or just right. We take away gravel where it's too high and we add gravel where it's too low until everything is perfectly level. Next, it was time to check the gravel under the outdoor patios, and since these are sloped, we use a string line to check the level of the gravel. We set the string line on the same slope as the top of the forms, checking that we have 4 inches clear. Okay. And then it was time to deal with these. What is this thing? It's called a tub box, and this leaves a void in your concrete slab underneath your tub where your tub drain needs to come up because you might need a little play in that pipe to get it fitted to your tub. And it's important to get these dead center. I try to always measure myself to make sure there's no one to blame except for me if they're in the wrong place. Next, I make sure it's nestled in nice, and then I actually fill the whole thing up with gravel. I didn't show it, but I will show you the power line. The power is on, and our special 200-foot power cord reaches almost to the house. Good enough. All right, guys, here's a look across our project as we wrap up episode 3. We'll pick it up here again next time, getting ready for the slab with steel and a vapor barrier. Remember to subscribe to our channel and click the bell so you get our future videos. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you next time. Yo, that's my tool belt.
Not anymore, bub. There's a new boss in town. His name's Jason Ellis.
Yeah, good luck with that.